God, you see how I did the eyelashes? Oh, my eyelash them look so. Oh, it's the hair. You know what it is? The grey hair. Yeah, I'm back. But you know, when you're trying to do a live, right? The airport. Because them so life not no meaning to them. Them all up in our yard try to make life but I never seen this before in my life. Oh, then was it? Yeah, so just so hold on. While I'm here I can fix up some stuff that needs to be fixed. Yeah, so I'm waiting on my I'm waiting on my flight. So yeah, I'm on my way to Florida. I'm on my way to Florida. So I'm leaving in an hour. That's when we depart, right? Okay. So as I was saying before, I noticed that there's this individual who I shall not I had to come back because this thing is bothering me. I don't like it. And if I didn't have anywhere to go, I don't like it. Because when you see this person now, and you see the way how they're describing and body shaming another female and they think it's cute, yeah, that's what, now, while you body shame, after you finish body shaming and calling the people them out of their name, then you come now and you try to give advice. Who going to take advice from you? You shrimp head? You're jumping on the bed like some big jelly bean. And you're comparing yourself, your bleach out self, right? You're comparing your bleach out, makeup face self to somebody who you claim don't look like you. You never know that the Father made us as individuals, and you know there's not one of us that are like each other, that we're individuals. YouTube again, I want you to be aware that on social media platforms there are women, black women, Jamaican black women who live in England, who live in Canada, who live in Jamaica, and they continue to name call, degrade a person named Donna Marie Gow. DMG is her brand. Now, YouTube, now that she's hit the billboards, YouTube, yeah, she's hit the billboards, YouTube, you can go see for yourself, YouTube. You can get a picture, YouTube, of what's going on, YouTube. And the more that this woman named DMG progresses, is the more that you see new platforms spring up to tear down her brand, YouTube. What you gonna do about that, YouTube? Hmm? Are you gonna allow these individuals to continue to go against community standards? You have an individual who's jumping on a bed. She's jumping on a bed and she's showing her ability to be able to move around. And she's jumping on the bed, YouTube. And while she's doing that, YouTube, she's also YouTube body shaming, name calling the morbidly obese society. Mind you, YouTube, she has a little problem. She has a little problem with pronunciation of words. She has a little problem with the pronunciation of words. Her words are limited, but she does know how to jump on the bed and she does know how to utilize a mattress. But what you should not allow, YouTube, is, for these hateful, mean-spirited, envious and jealous women continue to come on social media and body shame another human being. And they describe and they taunt right? And then they do this and they think it's cute. Thank you, Tanya. And they think it's cute. Now, this individual, I think she resides in London, England, YouTube. And you can go see her YouTube videos. And you can see how she's body shaming the obese society. People who have issues and problems with their weight. And then she also goes into YouTube taunting these people who are overweight. And you allow this, YouTube, you allow this as a part of your community guidelines? Who's watching what's going on YouTube? Oh, it has to be reported. Oh, okay, I forgot it has to be reported, because if it's not reported, how are you guys going to know, right? And then again, there we go again. It's not going to get reported, right? Unless I do it, right? Because you guys enjoy it. You enjoy it. And I'm going to keep saying this again. Yeah, I'm going to say this again. The reason why these people can get away with it is because 3/4 of the people them, I don't want to say uno, 3/4 of the people them love that kind of entertainment. But yet they claim that they love the person who that person is bashing. But they'll leave their little comments because they want to be seen that they're leaving their comments and saying, leave her alone, don't say that, that's not nice. They leave their little lame comments. But meanwhile, they don't do nothing about it. They just continue to watch the bashing and the body shaming of that individual, but yet they claim they're gunning for her because they leave a comment. No, you're not. You're a hater too, but you're just pretending, right? Just in case, someone sees your comment. No. Report them. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to report them because you're commenting So once you leave a comment, you should report because you don't like what the person is saying about the one that you love. So that's where the two-faced hypocrisy comes in, where them say them love you, and they love you, and they will fight for you, and we don't want nobody say nothing bad about you. But yet, when you hear them saying things bad, what do? You comment. And you think you're doing something when you leave a comment. And that's all for likes. But to report the person, no, no catch no free. I'm not doing that, no. I don't want to report them because what? Because what? You don't want to report them because why? But yet they're talking bad about the person you love. Huh? So you see why? You see why sometimes DMG don't acknowledge some of them and she just ignore them because she knows. And she thinks the same thing too. The way Uno love me, I don't see nobody reporting these people. And it's true, nobody not reporting them. All you do is hearing the same thing over and over again because they are allowed to keep on presenting what they're presenting. And the two-faced hypocrite them that claim that they're rooting for you, they're enjoying every minute, every verb, every noun, every syllable. So, YouTube, there's a campaign going on against an individual, and what you will see YouTube is, even though they're going against this individual, right, okay, she continues to rise. TikTok, billboards, advertisings, contracts, and they all wonder where she gets her money from because of the ignorance of these envious and jealous women. Because YouTube, they're so busy watching how she makes her money, they lose insight about themselves. And they don't care if they're not making any money. And they don't care if they're not building up their so-called businesses because they are consumed with the hatred that gives them joy when it comes to another person. Isn't that sad? And again, okay, the word should also be that these women, YouTube, they are willing, right? They are willing to put everything that they have. You know, like when you gamble something and you put everything on the table. They are willing to put everything on the table. I suppose even if it means to walk around naked, just to see this woman go down into the ground. Isn't that something, you two? Isn't that something?
Good afternoon, travel customer. Welcome to flight 53 to West Palm Beach.
And you
My
too.
name is Kim, and I'll be assisting your flight here at gate number 16. The reason for your delay today is due to we're currently waiting on our in-flight crew that's coming in from Fort Lauderdale. They're scheduled to arrive here in another 30 minutes. We're also currently waiting on our aircraft that's coming in from MCO Orlando, and it's scheduled to arrive here in another 10 to 15 minutes. Kindly keep in mind, once your aircraft get here, to be deplaned, clean, and service. And as soon as your in-flight crew complete their safety checks, we will begin our boarding process. If you have any further question or concern, kindly see me here at gate number 16. Thank you.
So YouTube, the brand is DMG, right? And you can look it up, and then if you go on, TikTok, then you'll see what the uproar is about, right? And it's an advert. It's a promotion of who this person is, and then you get to hear the other hateful, envious, jealous women describe her in the most horriblest of ways when it comes to her looks, when it comes to her shape, when it comes to her weight, when it comes to her whole being. And they don't realize, or they refuse to open their eyes and see that every single time that they do this, what happens? So when I say that the brand DMG is being propelled by everyone, even the hailers are propelling her, and they are so unaware of it. It is unbelievable. Because the more you keep talking about this one individual, be it good or bad, the brand is what's going to propel. And when that happens, guys, what happens? Money upon monies is being generated. And then people, heathens, the Piagan them, want to figure out, how are you making your money? So on I'm a Rasta for Life, we deal with truths and rights. And we like when we see things being exposed, when we let God do his work, right? You see, when you let God do his work, you see what happens? So all of this mix up charity, this receipts, deposits, withdrawals, where the money I come from, where it I go, how it get there, so how it not come there, so. You see how the thing keeps just evolving, it just confused the heck out of them. Because while they're concentrating on negativity, right? While they're concentrating on negativity, say other thing though, the positive has to always prevail, as with the good and the bad, and the ugly. Good must prevail. Where is it that they don't see this? So you see how it goes, right? So, sometimes you listen to them and you're like, Joe. And then you see things happen and you're like, wow, look at this again. And yet the tongues keep on wagging. And now we know what? The empty barrel always makes the most noise. Stella, Angela, Tanya, let's open the good self. So when we even use our own old folk tales, yes, Angela, Valerie, you see it come to pass, right? The emptiest barrel
Good evening, JetBlue customer traveling on flight 1401 and non-stop.
That's my flight.
My name is Akino. This is senior flight Toledo gate number 12. If aircraft is going to delay due to a late inbound aircraft, once that aircraft gets here clean and catered, we begin the boarding process. If you're traveling confirming you do have a seat assigned, please seat at the podium.
I can't bother you, I'm tired. Wait. Is it boarding now? Oh. Yeah, some boarding stuff is going on, but I'll wait. It isn't a big deal. Yeah, so I love you guys. So you can compare buns, you can compare cheeses, and you see why, right? You see why? Now, when you see the action of somebody and you're wondering, what is this for now? You see why? But they gotta be the one to, to do the... Thank you, Angela. No, it's real, This is like, you can't get no realer than this. It comes with age. It does. When you see comparing of buns and cheeses and all of these things, cutting ups and chewing and eating and saying which is good, which is not, which is this. No, just get your ass behind in the back of the line, okay? Because you could have cut up, slice up, cheese up, it not help you. Thank you guys. Thank you.
What is your problem?
Did you see that? Did you see that? I don't know why them pants for turn up right just so with me there. Okay, there's some alarm going off. Thank you. Observant TV. I'm on my way to Florida. Thank you guys. My brother died, so I'm just trying to occupy my mind while I talk to you guys. It does. A lot of women don't like to do this. They don't like to do this. But you'd be surprised. As you get older and your hair gets wider, you look prettier, as you can see. It's true. Because I'm gorgeous, right? Yeah, big one things. So, I know, thank you guys. Yeah, my younger brother. I can't even believe it right now. I've just been crying and carrying on. It's just so... I don't want to start because I'll start bawling again. Okay, anyway. Okay, so yeah, so I just wanted, to express that us black women, we are so hateful towards each other. Look how the woman I jump up and down on the bed. And listen to the things. Thank you, Rose. And listen to the things that she's saying. It's very hurtful, hateful. But you know what? It's also her expressing her envy and her jealousy over a progressive and productive woman. And even if it's about overweightness or anorexia, you still cannot stop the success. This eyelash gone bad. I can see it. yeah, it's curling over like, yeah. And that's what this is what they gotta figure out. 110 pounds, she would still be successful. But has nothing to do with weight. It's you mean-spirited, hateful women who are jealous. That's all. And again, all she has to do is be herself, and she keeps you guys quiet, for a moment. Thank you to Observant TV. So, I didn't want to keep quiet about this because you cannot keep quiet about it, because when you watch this, yeah, my brother, my younger brother, it's just true. I'm not, I'm trying not to, get emotional about it. But yeah, my younger brother had cancer. He was also, my mother would be mad if I say it, but compromised with addiction. And this was been for a long time. And he got a pimple. Yeah, thank you. He got a pimple in his nose, right? A pimple in his nose. And then my sister said after he took the shot, the COVID shot. Thank you, Tanya. The pimple in our nose start to get bigger. And you know how these men are. They don't like to go to the doctor. They don't like to. So my brother, in a warped way of thinking, wait until the thing fester in our nose. I have to tell you this because I'm a nurse, so I have to break, right? Okay. So now when it gets to the sides, that is going to occlude your respiration. And then your eye, it get bigger than like a tadpole. You know the tadpole, frog, what they call it. Who call them, I forget what who call them in Jamaica. Anyway, they have them in Florida. I said, Michael, I need you to send me a picture of your eye because you keep talking about this eye and I need to see how it look. Yeah, okay, bullfrog. Okay, thank you. When my brother sent me the picture of his eye, God have his mercy, I nearly have a heart attack. I said, Michael, frog, bullfrog, wherever, the eye. It's not funny, but you know. I said, Michael, if you don't come to the hospital right now. And that was like last year, summerish, right? But he's working, he's going back and forth. And then you get to this year now, he's working, the eye's there, but we're thinking everything is okay, he's going, he's doing whatever. But then again, it turns into that cancerous, no, this is it kind of situation, the eye, oh God. And then he's not responding to my text messaging. Anyways. I'm going to start crying. Let's talk about the envious people. So I'm on my way to Florida. Please make your way back to gate number 22 for boarding. Once again, if you're traveling on flight 1759. Yeah, so the envious and jealous people, them that love jump up on the bed and hope the bed collapse underneath you. That's just to stop the tears. It's not nice. And that's how I felt when I was listening to this woman. I felt so like, wow. This is beyond just being wicked. So again, because we know these people are jealous, and they're going to continue to be even more angry and jealous. You just watch them disintegrate, right? Good? Because now, if all you have is how a person look and all them big and they fat, and all them need for stop eat, and all them need for this, that, and the other. Listen, DMG, don't make these people give you no inferiority complex. You understand? You don't need to prove nothing to none of these worthless people. You got your brand, right? You got your brand. Don't let these evil women make you feel bad. Because if you look around, you are set the trend, right? And don't forget that. You don't have to prove nothing to none of them. Look at them. Look at them. Me not see her jump on bed. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see, because... Oh, yes. Yes, Tanya. Yeah, I know. Oh, gimmicks. The gimmicks I see now. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, guys. I see the gimmicks. With the B&B stuff, yeah, okay. You see, I'm very slow, but once I get it, okay. You see that? Okay. 1 and 1 make 2. Okay. So you see, that's envy and jealousy.
The service is a gate change announcement for flight 1769 with service to Guayaquil, Ecuador. The date of departure is now 29.
Envy and jealousy.
Esto es un anuncio de cambio de puerta para el vuelo 17.
So even though they say they're giving you advice and they're looking out for you in the end, you've destroyed the message by your presentation. And your presentation was about you going in and describing the parts of this woman, even her feminine areas. So you guys definitely have issues. Yeah, that's all that is, Rose. They have issues, and that's all we need to know as women. As long as we're not like that, we're good. But you see all the people then time? You see that? You see that? Envy and jealousy. Nothing else to attribute to it, because they're envious and jealous women. You know, big grown women like us, right? I'm on my way to Florida, right? I'm catching flights. I'm not catching feelings. Even though my brother's gone, but a lot of people can't go to their family members' funerals and so forth, right? They have to miss them because of whatever reason that they give you. And you just say, oh, I'm sorry, you couldn't make it. And then you wonder why they couldn't, how come she couldn't go to her brother's? Good, you see? Lies and secrets. So, I was just, doing time with you here in the airport. Everybody's looking, they're so nice. See? Yeah, I must be a superstar or something. Because it might look fun. Yes. Thank you guys for the love. Yeah, this is it. You want to be like somebody. No, think about it. There's a lot of people, that you want to be like, which is okay. But the thing is to admit it, to say, God, I wish I was like that. I would be so happy, There's nothing wrong with saying that, but then to throw hate behind it. Thank you, Angela. So, as women, this is all we can do. We could just give support and just watch the naysayers, right? Because what's going to happen to them as usual is they look like idiots. They keep talking and we listen to them. Ga, 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 ga. Wait. Are you going to go? Are you going to do that? And DMG just waves her wand, boop, and something else happens. Good. Okay, so now with that, I'm gonna go. When I reach Florida, I'll let you guys know. But I gotta concentrate because I'm old and I don't want to miss the calling. Yeah, Angela. Just remember, you are my lifers. I love you. Pray for me for safe travel. Thank you guys. Pray for me on the plane because don't say bye-bye, sister. I will. I loved you. Yeah. When I reach the other side, I'm gonna bring you guys with me to palm trees and stuff. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Just remember, I love you guys very much, and thank you for the condolences. If you have a brother and a sister or whatever, please be nice to them, hold them, hug them, kiss them, please, me, I beg you. If you have any problems with your brother and your sister, make up now, please. I'm begging you, make up. Just make up with them, okay?